Welcome to A Dose of Common Sense. I'm your host, Jim.
And I'm Kelly.
And today we're going to talk about the COVID-19 in another special episode. And we're going to start out with, that new word called social distancing.
How should be physical, not social.
I know, physical.
Social is on Facebook, Instagram.
It's
TikTok,
the politically correct way, because if you're in a wheelchair, you can't do it physically. I don't know. I
don't know, but it should be physical distancing. Anyway, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me the rules.
Okay, well, there is no rules except for keep 6 feet away. You're supposed to keep your behind in your house, and you're not supposed to be going out unless absolutely it's essential to go out. But
So going being human is not essential?
Yeah, being human beings, they love to never follow rules.
Yeah.
And so some of the things, like today, we had to go and run an errand a distance away from where we live. It just is where it is. And so it was essential.
And pick up things for my mom and deliver things for my mom. She is homebound.
Right. And so we're doing things. We went to the local Walmart, bought some stuff. We're going a distance. And on the way there, we see several well-known hiking areas on the central coast of California that are closed, but yet they're open according to the people who are breaking the rules. Parking lot was packed.
Well, they park all over the road if the parking lot's closed.
And it's on the freeway. So. I mean, literally, they're almost on the freeway. It's just, I just speechless. That way, they walk up and down these trails.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's not social distancing when you come on a little tiny trail and there's people coming at you. How do you stay 6 feet away? Fall down the side of the mountain?
Of the cliff.
Other things, state parks in California are closed. All of them are and I mean all of them are closed.
And beaches.
And beaches, because we do live real close to the beach. Mm-hmm. And that's a state park, so basically you can look but don't touch.
But people go around the barricades.
That's right. So. There's an area where there's a preserve. That's right. A preserve that had barriers up, and what were people doing? They're parking on the side of the road. They walk around the barriers and go and visit the preserve because they want to go and get some fresh air. You can do fresh air around your neighborhood with a walk. Some towns are even having the sidewalks be one way. Mm-hmm. It's one way go on one side of the road and the other way on the other side of the road. Yeah. So you aren't even coming close. You're 50 feet away across the street. So have patience. Do what you're asked so we can get out of this thing and go back to work. She's driving me nuts, and I feel like a prisoner in my own house with this woman. She's OCD and absolutely out of her brains. Help! Send help, please.
It's okay.
So our next subject is...
Okay, so now that you're stuck at home 24/7 with your family or whoever, and there's a lot of people who probably have been putting off projects, like honeydew projects or just normal everyday things that break, and you're like, oh, I'm going to get to that. Yeah, I'm going to fix that door handle. I'm going to, I'll get to all these things. Well, now is a good time to do those little projects, especially if they're not costing a lot of money. There's a lot of things you can still do around your house, like weeding, when you're out in the yard. We've done a lot of weeding. We re-landscape quite a bit anyway. Plants die or I change my mind and I don't like them, so we kind of re-landscape.
OCD.
Anyway, we also have a garden. There's a big thing about gardening, people having victory gardens, just teaching their families. It's fun for kids, grandkids, the whole family to, get into the dirt and watch the plants grow after they've, stuck them in there from seed. And it's just a lot of different things that we all need to do now. painting the house, not really a chore you want to do, but sometimes you need to do it. Because, as he said, I have OCD. I do a lot of reorganizing of the pantry every couple months, all of our drawers in the kitchen, the closets, everything is always being retackled and reorganized. But that's just what I do.
Yeah, I know. I have my own Monica Geller living with me. Thank God she doesn't label everything, because...
I used to have to, because he couldn't remember where it went.
Well, I now know where the stupid vegetable peeler goes, because that's good for a 20-minute lecture as to why it goes.
But everything has a spot.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so my little 2 cents is, hey guys, there's nothing freaking on TV. You don't need to sit down and watch the latest rerun of some famous NASCAR race on Fox. They had the 1988 South Carolina race, and I'm going, are you kidding me? These cars don't even look like they can hit 200 miles an hour. But I'm not a NASCAR fan, and there's nothing to watch except for rerun sports. So get up, get off your fanny, go out and make your house look presentable, cut some of the hedges back. Let's see what your house really looks like. I have to tackle the tree in the front yard that's right here behind me with the lights.
But work on the
sucker's
projects.
Nuts.
Yeah, work on the projects. Work on crafts. I know we've talked about craft projects in the past, and that's great to do with kids too. I do a lot of making of wreaths just because I enjoy that, and I do a lot of different crafting projects myself. And then we're gonna.
And I'll put a couple of those. I'll put a couple of those pictures up on the vlog as we go through these, because she does an amazing job on these wreaths.
Thank you.
And the latest one is unbelievable, and you can see it right now. And she really does thank the first responders and the people up front, the nurses, the doctors, the hospitals, everybody, because she's been in there a couple times, and our son has some major situations. So we respect the people who go in and take care of us every single day.
Well, and our grandson was in the hospital for 8 days.
Yeah.
In February with pneumonia.
Rode a helicopter.
So, yeah.
They actually took a helicopter ride over 120 miles to a hospital.
Yeah.
So.
And they were special
Yeah,
care.
they came in and gave him a model of the little stuffed helicopter of the model of the helicopter, and said hi to him and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you guys, if you're in the health industry like that,
we appreciate.
Salute you.
Totally.
So, the next one that we're going to talk about is. Kelly doesn't want me to lecture, but I'm sorry, this is a lecture. Today, this drive that we did, that we had to do, I literally couldn't believe it. Some guy in this big it was actually a one-ton.
Yeah, it was a 1 ton.
It was a dually. We're in a back country road where we have to go to get to where we were needing to go.
Narrow road.
And it was narrow. And this is a road that bikers, because we live in a really super nice area of the central coast of California. A lot of cyclists. And they're out there social distancing by themselves. Yeah. They're out there by themselves. And this idiot comes flying around us on a road and we have a nice fastback car. And we take it easy on this road because it's curvy. Yeah. This guy comes flying around us and takes off in this 1 ton, and right after he did that, there's a bike right there, a guy riding his bike. Last week, 5 tickets in 3 days for the California Highway Patrol in our area alone, just here in the Central Coast of California.
People going too fast.
100 mile an hour over that. 5 of them in 3 days. Where are you going so fast? There's nothing in your way. Just put the thing on cruise control. If you want to get a ticket, go 80. They'll give you a ticket at 80 every day of the week. You don't need to go 100. That's stupid. And then the other thing, we just have to calm down.
Yeah.
We're stuck until Governor Newsom and President Trump and whoever your governor / leader is, until they make the decision we can go back to work again. We're all stuck in this together. So calm down. Everybody's going to get to where they need to go. I'm sorry if you didn't hoard 50,000 cases of toilet paper before everybody else did.
Food. What was the deal
with
the dog food? There's no dog food kibbles.
There's still no dog food with the big bags in Walmart.
I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't understand that one. And flour. There's no flour, but there's sugar.
Take what you need and leave it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And finally, we all have to do this together.
Yeah.
So we all have to enjoy this journey together. There's 184 countries in this world that are being affected by COVID-19.
Yeah.
184 countries.
So we're not alone.
As of today, there's almost 2 million people who have COVID-19, and about 60,000 or 50,000 around the world has died from it. We're all suffering. It's not just about you. It's about all of us. And we all have to be good humans and enjoy this journey together. Our website, right here, adoseofcommonsense.com. Our emails are on there. Mine on this side, and Kelly's on that side. And let's just enjoy life. And thank you for watching.
Be safe. Stay home.
Thank you, and we'll see you in our next episode. Oh, by the way, we are getting back to Emily Post here shortly.